Happy New Year, everybody. Just getting recovered from all of our New Year's Eve festivities here on the farm. And what way to start out a new year and to do a little proverbial spring cleaning. We've got some wheat down here in an old grain bin down here by our beef pen. We've been using that wheat last year or so to feed our chickens, but now that we've got barley in these two fields, it's pretty imperative that we get that wheat cleared out. And we're going to use what we're going to use today basically to get this wheat cleared out of this bin all ready to go for receiving our barley this autumn, or probably this summer. Got our branch auger set up here, ready to bring our grain out of the bin. And when we were feeding it to our chickens, we were just kind of dumping it out of the bin directly into our bucket. Obviously, we can't do that with this truck. Lined up here. Good before we go and get this thing ready to rock and roll. Engine started. That is just about done. We're going to come in here later and open up the bin and sweep it out and get all the remaining last little bits. We'll give that to our chickens. Looks like we maybe have ourselves a full load. At least what's left of the load. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully we won't be docked too terrible much for the corn, or not the corn, but the wheat. Now it's been coming out nice and clean when we pull out loads for the chickens. We haven't really seen any clumps of mold or anything. So hopefully we won't be docked too terrible much. Our big load of compost still cooking away. That is nearly done. In fact, let's pull over here and just check the status of this. Our Dodge set up here with our feed cart. I have to get to some more planting here in a little bit. Almost done. Be done probably in another day or so. But speaking of planting, we had kind of did a walk around the other day, for the end of last year, with our rep from Pioneer Seed, and I think we've pretty much got it figured out, a planting schedule for the rest of our fields. These fields over here, we're going to put corn in, and we're going to shell this corn for the granary. Field down there by the lake, I think we're going to put sunflowers in. Give that a go. As we've said, these fields down here by the road between the pig farm and the animal dealer, they are going to be for silage corn. We're going to chop that and take it down to the BGA when appropriate. Then a couple of the other fields we're going to put cotton in. We're going to follow up with cotton on field 6, 7, and 8. And then we're going to put some more sunflowers in over by the other farm, over by the horse farm. It's going to kind of give sunflowers a go this year as opposed to soybeans. Haven't been a whole lot of farmers in the area doing sunflowers as of late. Seems like everybody is kind of picking up on this soybean kick, and we're thinking that maybe the market is just not going to be able to keep the price of soybeans up to where is going to be overly profitable. I think all of these farmers running soybeans in their fields is going to kind of tank the price, and we're counting on maybe these sunflowers to really pay off as far as profit goes. There aren't too many people doing sunflowers, which should hopefully be somewhat of a local market demand for those. It's always a chore coming through town here. Like if you can skirt town and come in the other way, usually you can cut, I don't know, maybe half your time off the trip. Gail says. Gail House. Alright, they're motioning this on through. While this is dumping, I'm going to go on into the scale house and get our ticket. Alright, that was pretty handy of a load. Didn't see any reason to dock us at all, so that was nice. Much appreciated that. When I was in there, they were talking about I think that there's going to be a pretty big influx of wheat coming into the granary over the next 72 hours or so, and they really suggested if we had more of our wheat, it might be a great time to bring that in. While I was in there, I went ahead and called Daryl up. Asked him to hook up the semi and get it over to the grain bin here. Sounds like we need to make a couple runs. Now is the best time to maybe get our wheat pulled off. Looks like he's got it hooked up and in the bin or under the bin. I don't think he's had a chance to put wheat in it yet. And we need to clean this truck. Go on in here to the grain house. Make sure our selectors are set. We're going to pull wheat out of here. Indeed, everything was already set, so he had already set it for us. Need to levers pulled and get our wheat out of the bins and into the trailers and haul off to the granary. Or how many loads is this going to take? That's okay. The only thing else we had on tap for today was I need to take a load. I need to take the trailer down to get another load of pig food down at farmland. Pigs are really going through the meal. Gonna have to definitely get rid of those jickers really soon. They're outlasting their profit, eating into our profits at this point. And I wanted to see if maybe we could get our way up to the sawmill and get them some of those poplar bales delivered. Getting kind of cool at night. Keeping them fed with poplar bales is going to be a good thing for sure. Oh, come on. Let me put this down and let me try to take care of this guy who just clearly doesn't know how to get out of my way. Back up a little bit, buddy. Alright, well, we had a nice little come to terms moment, and I don't think he's going to do that anymore. That's for sure. Here are these trailers on the scales. Alright, we got ourselves a good old load today. Okay, get motioned on over. I think what I'm going to do is, well, hook this camera up to the dash. And, well, just kind of get to business on unloading our trailers. See if we can't get all of our wheat sold. There we go. Sometimes it's a little hard getting lined up there. I think I know. I need to get my mirrors kind of lined up at that door. That'll be good. You turn on the satellite radio. See what we can get done. What on earth do we have going on here? I don't know, but I'm gonna kind of go around. Sure what they're doing. Alright, well, I don't think we have too much left up here at the grain silo, so I think what we're going to do is grab our Mack truck again, bring it down here, last remaining little bit. Board here. Board's got 12,400 left. I'm going to be hauling our barley here in the next day or so, so I'm just going to leave the semi here hooked up. Left my blinker on. This will just be a partial load. Should then kind of zero out tank. Then, like I said, we need to run over to the pig farm, grab that 6R, and take the trailer down to farmland. See about getting another load of pig food. Whatever it was, it looks like they have decided that it wasn't worth watching anymore and have moved on. The traffic is around here. I don't want to just pull up and expect that they're going to stop and actually wait. It's much more convenient to come in this way into town. Sometimes you just can't avoid driving through town. We're going to go ahead and mail us the rest of the load paperwork, wire us the money. I didn't need this truck. If I didn't want to, wasn't concerned about not needing this truck, that's more of the case. I'm worried I might need the truck. Might be inclined to go ahead and just get the pig food in this thing while we're down here. Right on in there. But the problem is I don't want to tie the truck up until we've fed all the pig food out of it. we're all old enough to be kind of smart enough to not want to move this pig food out of the truck and into the trailer. We'll have to come down here with our trailer, fight this traffic some more. This guy has got some rock solid nerves. Thought we'd be going a little bit closer to the speed limit, especially with this big truck right behind him. Did have a chance to do some fishing last few days. Nice and restful. Here. Over here, let's make sure they've got some water. Maybe one day we'll try to figure out what on earth is leaking there. Just about right. We don't have too terrible much left in this. Can I? We don't have too terrible much left in this trailer. Go ahead and go on down to farmland and get ourselves another load. By the time we get back from that, we should have just a little bit of time left in the afternoon before the sawmill closes to run down there and get them some poplar bales delivered. That Southern Buffet, they had a really nice spread, basically New Year's Eve. They always do. We like to come down here and kind of have our last meal of the year at the Southern Buffet. Do a sort of surf and surf dinner. Kind of expensive though, it's like $18 a head. You know what? Can't think of a better way to close out the year. Have a nice steak and shrimp and clam dinner with the family. The fact that we don't have to clean up afterwards, that's just bonus on top. That's like the cream and the cream-filled donut. Donut's good enough. You find out it's cream filled, and you're like, ooh, bonus. Alright, just got done the paperwork, paying for this load of pig food. Head on back. Always seems to take forever. Get a load of pig food from the farmland. And like I said earlier, we'll have a couple hours of daylight trying to get the poplar bales and poplar bales delivered from the one side of the fence into the sawmill before they close up shop. Sorry about that, guys. So they close up shop for the day. Alright, thought it might be prudent to wash off the truck a little bit. Give it a quick little spray down. Hopefully it doesn't get too dirty. We'll lay in here to the shed. Here we see our Farm King auger we've got over here. Picked one of those up. We're going to use that to fill our grain bin this summer or autumn. I don't even know why I bothered cleaning the truck. Yeah, we're gonna head on over to the sawmill and see if they want to take some bales today. I know we're definitely not going to clean this thing. As long as we can see out the windshields, windows, we're good to go. I don't know if you guys remember that we parked all of these poplar bales over here beside the sawmill on the other side of the fence. You can see them over there. How many are there, but it is a whole boatload. Likely going to take us a few days to get all these hauled over there. Hoping if we do it right, be able to do 3 bales at a time. Easy. Road. Of course, it doesn't really matter how much dirt we have on our windshields. Bales in the way, we don't really have that much in the way of visibility. Gotta be extra careful on that rough road. We need to put the poplar bales in this bin. $663 per bale. Pretty good money. Pretty good money for sure. It's just going to take us a little bit of time. Get all these bales sold off. One fell in behind it. Pick that one up. Somebody needs to come in here and move off this road. Rough. That's not good. That's not good at all. Alright, well, let me go ahead and get this mess taken care of, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until next time, happy farming. Be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell.